Moving on to the weekly rant for episode 114 of Go Tell It to the Wall podcast. This one's a little bit all over the place. This one's been bugging me a little bit for probably a year or so, but it's been ramped up over the past few months, and then now with us hitting November, it's getting even more ridiculous. And what I'm talking about is overly emotional commercials, overly emotional ad campaigns. When it's like, what are you advertising that you need to start making me cry? You know? And here people are going to come at me and say, Sean, you were in marketing for 10 years. That's why I can sit back, because I did this for over 10 years of my career, was marketing and ad sales. I understand the nuances and the differences. And these are companies that are really just trying to tug at heartstrings for no reason. And you might say, well, they're cute commercials and all this stuff and blah, blah, blah. Here's the thing that I have a problem with. That's fine. Have cute commercials. Tug at heartstrings and all this other stuff. I don't need to cry every time I'm trying to watch some television. I don't need to get emotional every time I'm trying to watch some television. And they're not even, because you can go back a few years ago and there's the, the shelter, the animal shelter campaigns and stuff. These are emotional. I get it. You want to tug at heartstrings there. Okay? But we have an ad campaign out right now from IKEA. Very emotional. Okay, IKEA, you sell fucking cheap furniture. Calm down with the over-emotional ad campaign. I don't need to cry. Just show me some furniture and call it a day. You know, if you want to be funny or whatever, that's fine, but we don't need to be over-emotional. Now, obviously, I'm very sensitive to this because I do suffer from obsessive-compulsive disorder. Sometimes I can see these ads, and that sticks with me for like a day. It depresses me for like a half a day, whatever it might be. And I'm not the only one out there. That's why I bring this up. I'm not the only one out there. And I'm just really tired of it. I'm extremely tired of it. And in all seriousness, like I said, it's just not healthy for people. These commercials can seem nice and heartwarming and everything else. It can be a complete trigger for somebody. Absolute trigger for somebody that deals with mental illness. And remember my use of the word trigger there, because I'm going to rant a little bit about that when we get to some social trends here. And the other one, I actually saw this as I was going into the studio, and it was like, you got to be kidding me. Peloton has an over-emotional holiday commercial ad campaign right now, and it's like, calm down, it's a fucking stationary bike. You're selling exercise equipment. You don't need to tug at my heartstrings. It's an exercise bike. You know, when it comes to the exercise, let's go back to the, getting people inspired and lose weight and all this other stuff. It doesn't need to be emotional, make me cry. It's not life-changing. It's a goddamn exercise bike. So calm it down. Completely. I'm done with this. I want to see some funny commercials. Everything at the holidays doesn't have to be emotional and sad and all this other stuff. And, there's people missing. You know, we're just trying to sell you clothing from Macy's, but look how emotional we're going to be with Christmas dinner and Thanksgiving dinner and all this other stuff. It's not cute. It's not. What it is it's oversaturating television with these commercials that are pretty much designed to make you cry. And that's what's going on. And maybe you're sitting out there and you like them, and that's fine. That's fine. Go watch them on YouTube. I don't want to be sitting watching a football game and some weird ad campaign comes on and I've got to get all emotional, and then that is what's in my head for the rest of the day. And I recognize the mental illness aspect of this. But consider that 1 in 25 adults in this country has a mental illness. 1 in 25. 1 in 5 teenagers, about 1 in 5 teenagers, suffers from mental illness. We don't need to be triggering people. We don't need to be tugging at those heartstrings. Calm it down, all of you, especially IKEA, Macy's, Peloton. There's going to be more of them coming down the pipes. I'm just going to start keeping track. Because we don't need this. And you're all more capable of doing things outside of just an over-emotional ad campaign. Make me laugh. And I'll spend money on your stuff. That's where I'm at.